Okay, hello. Oh, blimey now. It's not Madonna, but um, it's another pop star. Okay, it's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Supposedly they've gotten together, and I want to do some. I'm just going to do the number jumps for these two. Okay, we've got some intro, and I want to just talk very briefly also about Travis Kelce. Okay, but let's do the number jumps first. Get that out of the way so that we know, you know, this date that I've got that's between these two. Okay, actually there's two numbers that come between these two. Okay, now her lucky number is number 13. Okay, and if we add these two together, 13 plus 87 is obviously 100. And when we're dealing with completion, obviously anything that ties back into the number 10, obviously 10 tens are 100, so it's a very nice number for tying back into the number 10, which is about uh, starting over again, the start of a fresh cycle. It becomes very interesting also with the idea of the dollar bill, and there's 100 pennies. Okay, the little, you know, 99 red balloons. A little penny is a red balloon, and the 100 again, very interesting. The completion of the 100, and again with the dollar bill and all the Hoover Dam, I believe it's the Hoover Dam, all the dam symbolism that's in the hot dollar bill, and the references to 9/11. You know, alarm bells are ringing with these two. Okay, because there's a little number jump that you can do. I've got it in here. Okay, and it's one birthday. This is October the 5th, which is Travis's birthday, and then we're going through to um, December the 13th. We're just doing it for this year. We just want to look how many um, days there are between these two dates. Okay, the 13th of December is hers, and we've got this 69 day jump. Well, we want to include this number jumper does not include one of these dates. Okay, so we want to include either the start date or the end date, whichever one it misses out. And so for that to happen, we'll be at 70 days. Half of 70 is 35. So I'm going to start off by going from her birthday, and I'm going to minus 35 days. So we're heading back towards the center point between those two birthdays. 8th of November. Okay. 8th of November. That's an 8/11. That is in our 10/11 dollar bill 10/11 date that's in the dollar bill for our little owl fold where the shield comes over and meets up with the big O. Okay. If you watch the channel, you know what I'm on about. If you don't know what I'm on about, it's a case of going back and having a look at some of these old dollar bill decodes, okay, and you'll be able to pick up what I'm talking about here. Anyway, if we go from his birthday, okay, and we go on 35 days, okay, what have we got? We've got November the 9th. We've got a 9/11 reference. So we've got a 9/11 and a 118 reference. Let me show you that in my decode chart. If you're not up to speed, again, go back and check this video and it'll explain this chart. But these are all balancing numbers, okay? And at the center of the table, yeah, is this 1118. And 1118, what I was just saying there is it's encoded in the dollar bill, okay, and it's encoded in several formats. But anyway, this 118, which is an abbreviation of this, essentially. So we've got this day, and we've also got 9/11. This is also 9/11. Okay, let me explain, because we want, what we're doing is when physical man falls. Okay, this thing is no longer number 18. It reduces back down to the number 9. Okay, and so right here we have a 9. This 18 becomes the number 9. In fact, it would be so much better, Dan, if you just use a different color. Okay, so that becomes the number 9 when it reduces. Okay, so the same, those numbers are kind of the same number. Okay, so that's really interesting with those two coupled up. Obviously the number 30, her lucky number, her birthday, and also the letter M, you know. So we've got that reference back to Mary, or the metaphysical. Okay. What else do I want to show you? Because I want to keep this really short. It really needs to be under 10 minutes. Let me just talk 1 second about. Let me talk about Travis Kelce, right? So right now, what's interesting about Travis Kelce right now is he's actually shaved. You see, he's got a beard here. He's actually shaved that off. He's just got the mustache, you know, and he's quite clean cut. Now he has a brother, and these two met up this year in the Super Bowl. So they had the two brothers. They're quite close in age, and I think we have some twin symbolism going on with them. Okay. And what's interesting though is that Philadelphia. You see, these are the kind of colours of. This is kind of the Philadelphia green here that's in the image here. It's kind of a dirty black green. It's kind of a grey coloured green. You know, it's like the Matrix, the corrupted Matrix. And this guy is a little bit more rough and rugged than Travis, right? He kind of harks back to the idea of the guy that's in the wilderness, right? Okay, but he's trapped in this team's color in the corrupt Matrix, right? Whereas on the other hand, Travis is the clean cut version of the twin, but he's got the living man. So it's like, what would I say? He's the clean cut version that would be the guy that is the fictional, the Matrix kind of guy, okay, but yet he's got the colors for the living man. It's really interesting that they're flipped like that, okay. But that was something that was interesting, and also the birthdays, the October the 5th for Travis and November the 5th for Jason. So we have this the very similar birthdays as well, okay, which again is pretty cool because also he's age 35 right now. But why that's cool, let me go so I can write this down for you. So we have 5th of November, okay, and the 5th of October, okay. Okay, what two numbers are kind of out there, you know? And then we've got this 55. 55 is again a balanced number to do with the returning of what would you say? The returning of the Holy Spirit. Okay, this date here, okay, is our shield with the big O in the dollar bill with the little owl. Those two sides coming together and connecting up. Okay, that's our 10/11 date that's in November. Okay, there's also another 10/11 date, and it's in October, which is the 11th of October rather than the 10th of November. Okay, so these two dates, so the one date is definitely in the dollar bill, but there's a link back to this middle date, which I call it the middle date because if you go from 9/11, okay, and then you go to 10/11, which is October the 11th, and then you go to 11/10, okay, what we've got going on here is we've got a 30-day jump, okay, and then we've got another 30-day jump, okay. So we have a 33 referenced. We have a 33 referenced with these two number jumps here. Yeah, resurrection of Jesus, death and resurrection number, okay? 33. It's a balancing number, Okay, it's when the sun and the moon come back into balance as well. 33 years. So this is pretty important, okay, because this day in November is actually in October is actually coming up in a couple of days. It's a pretty important date. I'm expecting. I mean, it is a possible date for the Hoover Dam to collapse, to be quite honest. And you know, or for some other big event to happen that would reference the Hoover Dam. So which one of these days, these are both hot dates for the Hoover Dam, the 10/11. Okay, and so I don't really know. I mean, actually, you could potentially see Madonna on that day, or I'm going to do a video here after this one. Also, the day before this is the 10/10 again, which is pretty important because 10/10 again is 10/10s are 100. 10/10. 10 is the start of the cycle again. XX, the double cross. Okay. I mean, I don't know what to say. But I thought that was interesting that those two, the almost twins, okay, with the Matrix Man reference and the Man Matrix reference, they are, it's kind of encoding like an opposite but the same date. I don't know if you follow that, It's almost like one of those dates is one, with the rugged man in the Matrix is one of these dates, and then the Matrix man in the physical world is this dude here, yeah. So it's it's almost like they're referencing this. It's a bit deep, and you have to get your head wrapped around that a little bit, but I think it's a good reference to those two dates. Okay, so anyway, I don't know, and obviously with the Taylor Swift and Travis now, we have that tie back to the 8/11, the 9/11, okay, the 10/11, and then it goes to 11/11, and those are the dates. Those are the numbers that are all in that dollar bill fold, where the owl comes up, where the owl's the center of the fold there. So this is pretty interesting, to say the least. I'm going to leave it there because otherwise I'll just keep waffling on. There's so much more stuff with the Chiefs right now with their scores. And we could look in here for like she's 33 and the 13, and his number here kind of connects in, with the, it kind of connects together with this V. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't know. And there's his brother's stuff as well here, right here, stuck in the Matrix. Yeah. I don't know. It's just pretty cool. Yeah, because there's him, the man that is the Matrix. There is the Matrix, Taylor Swift, and dude is stuck in the middle. Jason's stuck in the middle there. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that one. Hopefully that's short enough, and hopefully it's to the point. I know I've missed a bunch of stuff out of there that I wanted to talk about, but I just want to keep these videos a lot shorter. People, I don't think, want to watch an hour-long video. Anyway, I'm calling it good. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, cheers, bye.